Because in other places you find there are certain positions that men occupy and women also want to occupy, and they have not been given the right to occupy such a position. You don't think that the fight of feminism is against men, is about leveling men with women being on the same path? You don't really think that way?
No, well, actually, feminism. All right, let me give you a background. The background is like in most part of the society, there is this thing that we call patriarchy. Patriarchy is a social system that puts men at the highest roles in political roles, political leadership, moral authority, property ownership, and stuff like that, right? So now there is patriarchy already, right? And then now feminism comes in. It's not against men, but we are looking for equality. Like, all right, now men have a voice in political leadership. Women also can be able to have these opportunities, but it's not like we are fighting against other. We are working. Okay, I once had demonstration recently when we're talking about. I went to a training program which was talking about begging, children in begging. So there was this demonstration that I liked. So if you're giving someone right,
Mhm.
you're giving, let's say you're asking me like this, your
Yeah.
hand is like this.
Mhm.
When I'm giving you like this, like I'm the top. So it's this narrative that like when I'm giving you, I'm on top.
Yeah.
But now we are like saying that with feminism, we're saying instead of someone on top, someone on bottom, let's come together as one and tackle the society problems, situations, and circumstances together, not with one on top, one on the bottom. No, everyone at the same level.
Okay, so it's trying to basically not just being the man doing everything. If
Yeah.
I'm getting you right,
Uh-huh.
it's not just only the man doing the thing all the time, all the time. Just want to create, you want to create a situations where both peoples are doing the same thing, doing being both top. You bring, I bring,
Mm.
you lead, I also lead. I believe that. Okay, so another thing is that how do feminism support both men and women?
Um, like I said before, feminism supports men also
Mhm.
in challenging some roles that support inequality, right?
Mhm.
So feminism supports both men and women, right? Like you are a man, I'm a woman, right? Let's say there are things that you talk about that you realize that you question when it comes to men expectations, because like if we refer back to patriarchy, patriarchy determines like the gender identities, gender expectations. So
Mhm.
there are expectations for men as well as there are expectations for women according to the society, to the traditions, to the culture, right? So now feminism supports men with those traditions, those cultures, those expectations that are harmful, that that are not that are not easy to cope with, right, in our daily lives. So let's say it's an organization that is at its core, it's looking at feminism. We
Mhm.
are both in this organization. So when you're working on the principles, on the observation, and everything that has to do with this organization, you bring in your voice, I bring in my voice, and then we work towards bringing change in the society. So this is how we work together.
All right, thank you. That's a great idea, because I think it helped a lot. It helped a lot with this idea.